welcome back. Mondes Vaselina, the captif in the Mondi in France. The last game of the second day of competition in the second phase of the EuroBasket Women 2013 in France. It's party time again in the arena, and the Czech Republic are the guests. Here are the results from earlier today. Tremendous second win for Serbia over Croatia. Belarus prevailed in a tough game with Great Britain, which means Belarus are qualified for the second round. Here is the current standing of Group F. France will obviously go back to the top with a win against the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic, with a win, would go above Serbia. With a loss, it will go joint with Serbia, and those two teams will play tomorrow in what will be a vital matchup in the qualification for the quarterfinals in Orshi. Straightforward equation for Serbia. If they win, they would qualify. Here is the Czech Republic lineup. Mikhaila Krustova is having a marvelous tournament, averaging 14.5 points per game. Tremendous support from Katalina Hindlakova. And you'll note again the missing name of Jana Vesela, who would have been wearing the number 4 uniform, injured in the first game, 3 minutes in. Still with the team, giving this team the most valuable support and the experience and the advice that a player of her standing can bring. The Czech Republic have improved steadily throughout the tournament. Nice win over Croatia in the last game of the first round. And then a very, very impressive win over Great Britain. The emergence of Katalina Hindlakova, the 176 guard, who's shooting an impressive 60% on the field over this tournament. Here is the French roster. Isabelle Yakubu, on averaging only 14 minutes a game, is averaging 12 points a game. The only member of this French team in double digits in terms of points per game, and that's because every single player across the roster has got into games. Every single player has made contributions. Coach Pierre Vincent and his team had a little hiccup, if that's the way to describe it, with their second half performance against Croatia, still coming out winners. But Croatia scoring 50 points in the second half, 30 points in the third quarter. So they showed up that if even the French relax, the standard of this competition will dictate that you will be in a match. The atmosphere, 4,200 people fit in this gym, and there's not a seat to be had. So if you take away the press seats, etc., that's 4,000 people have come out again to support the French women's national team in their quest for a gold medal here in France in EuroBasket 2013. Maybe the second half against Croatia was exactly the type of game they needed to remind them that this isn't a done deal, that every team in this competition poses its own threat. But this crowd will expect another win and will give as much support as they possibly can as France try to maintain their unbeaten record under the driving force that is Céline Dumerc. We'll now have the national anthems of both teams, and we'll start with the Czech Republic.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'hymne national de la République tchèque. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Czech Republic.
And now the national anthem of France.
Mesdames, Messieurs, avec le public du Grand Espace, la Marseillaise. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of France.
So the players exchange the gifts at the halfway line. It'll be such a fascinating encounter, this. The Czech Republic building some momentum going forward in this competition. They won't want to have a night off against France. Here are the three officials from the Ukraine, Poland and Sweden. And interesting dilemma for Coach Blazak. He normally gets things right at these tournaments. Let's just highlight a couple of the players that we feel will be huge factors. Michaela Kristova stepping into the role that Jana Vesela fills, but more points production. Isabel Yakubu, limited minutes, trying to protect and manage a body that's been through a really tough EuroLeague women's season. Averaging double-digit points, the only player on the French team that is doing so. And it's an absolutely packed, talented lineup for both teams. Bartolova is really growing in confidence. Kristova and Hindrakova gets the start. Maybe it was a matter of time. Is this what Katalina Heletova needs? A little bit of the pressure taken off her, and she will be a big factor coming off the bench. Lubar Blazek, well, he's taken this Czech national team to a world silver medal. He's been an absolutely great servant of the Czech national team. Here's the starting lineup, and it's the same lineup that has started all the games for France. Sundong and Gruder on the inside, Chagnon at the three, who has given them such an added dimension. Athletic, long, and has a really explosive first step. Pierre Vincent trying to mix the new player coming into the French national team alongside the experience he has with Gruder, Dumerc, Yakubu. Gomes has given them so much service, but now they have the big three. So they are a huge threat and a major and worthy favourite for the gold medal. Crowd already on their feet. This will be a hell of a night of action and enjoyment, and what they would expect to be a French win.
Number 5, Zustrova. Number 6, Bertolova. Number 8, Burgova. Number 12, number 13, Kulishova. Number 14, Peshkova. Présentation du centre de départ de l'équipe de France. The starting lineup of France. Number 6, Sachong. Number 7, Sandrine Number 9, Céline Dumer. Number 11, Emily Gomis. Number 14, Evelyn Ndongue.
Just before the start of this evening's game, there will be a moment's silence for the FIBA Europe president, Olufa Radusson, who passed away suddenly on Wednesday, the 19th of June. A tragic loss for the basketball family worldwide. And obviously everybody's thoughts will be with his family at this time.
Mesdames, Messieurs, suite à la disparition du président de la FIBA Europe, Monsieur Olafur Rapsson, l'organisation de l'EuroBasket Women 2013 souhaite avec vous ce soir rendre hommage à cette grande personnalité du basket international décédée brutalement ce mercredi 19 juin, en vous demandant, Mesdames, Messieurs, de bien vouloir respecter et observer 1 minute de silence en sa mémoire. Merci. Thank you.
Luvar Blazek goes with the twin tower set of Vergova and Kuliachova. He's used it sparingly up until they played Great Britain, and he went with that lineup for long periods. He's going with that lineup to try and counter the inside strength of this French team. Céline Dumer will handle the ball for France. First step against Chen Yong is a turnover. You can see what she offers. The pass went astray, but the quick first step and the size at the three makes the front line for France a daunting prospect. Dumer, 10 seconds on the shot clock, finds Gomis to carry the basketball, turnover France. If the Czech Republic can hang around here and make this a close game, single digits, 7, 8 points for long periods. France haven't been in that situation. Hindrakova travels for this competition so far, but as many observers will say, beating France in a group game in the first 2 stages, maybe a waste. You beat one of the favorites for the competition in the knockout stage, so they can't come back. Let's see how the Czechs played it. Gluda is high, gives it to Gomis. Gomis on the dribble, tries to turn the corner. Rotation is very good by the Czechs. They offer Gruda the long 2, but she takes and makes. Well, they picked their poison on that one. They stepped off Gruda to try and protect the middle. She nailed the 10-footer. Rugova steps to the perimeter. Kuliachova sets the screen for Kristova, who tries to turn the corner. Bortolova, they look inside, there's no pass. Bortolova at the foul line, little bounce pass to Brugova, who goes up, blows the layup. France in transition. Dumerc. Great early screen by Ndong. Gruda has it. Short jump shot is not going to get the drop. Bortolova has a look, and Kristova is available in transition. Kuliachova wants it deep, she's not going to get it. Ndong plays good defense. Ndong to stop that getting inside. Krugova slips, knocked away, and will be a France basketball. Katalina Helatova on the bench there. At this stage, 2 years ago, she was a revelation, averaging around 18 points a game in the first 2 phases of the 2011 version of EuroBasket Women in Poland, as she announced her arrival on the senior scene. Now she's a much more recognized and challenged individual on the perimeter. People do focus on her. Undong puts it on the floor, a little bounce pass. Gruder with the third jump shot, and she goes 2 for 3. Inside touches for France early. Kristova. France showing the middle on the penetration. They're not really letting the Czechs get to the wings. And that's what the 2 and the 3 spots have done for the Czech Republic consistently. Indrakova's got that sweet release. Dumerc. Gomez will move the ball on. Gruder. They gap Gruder on the perimeter. Seton-Yong travels. It's interesting. Blazek's obviously decided to gap Seton-Yong, trying to force her to make a decision as opposed to giving her a target to penetrate against. Bortalova. Dumerc just showing up the floor, not really pressuring. Czech Republic get it into the half court. Hindlakova. Rogova goes lob to Kuliachova on the mismatch, but Gruder recovers, but can't challenge Kuliachova close to the ring. Good recognition by Rogova. Fascinated to see how the Czech Republic play this. Dumerc tries to turn the corner, gets a lot of help, does Bortalova. Gomez early with the foul line jump shot, doesn't drop. Kristova gives the trowel. They go inside. Kuliachova doesn't get the drop. Gomez with a defensive rebound. Dumerc looks, but unless she goes to Gruder early, they're not going to run the break. Gruder. Seton-Yong. They leave Dumerc open for 3. Is off. Bortalova fights hard to beat Ndonga in the glass. Great job by Bortalova, giving up massive amounts of size. Literally just put a body on the line. The 169 guard boxing out Emeline Ndonga. Just kept her off the glass. Little finish there on the replay with Kuliachova, and they go straight back. And she finishes over Sandeline Gruder. Bortalova floats one to Brugova, doesn't get it. Still recovers it though. Lots of time. Kristova goes back to Brugova, who takes the long 2, is off. Gomez with a rebound, doesn't push. Czech Republic not really committing a lot of bodies to the offensive boards. Dumerc. Off the high post screen, comes back to the middle, stops. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Seton-Yong goes to work, is fouled on the way to the ring. So Kuliachova picks up the foul. Isabelle Yakubu seems to have more tape on that arm, on that hand every day. Obviously a worry if it's an injury that is going to start to worry her as we get to the knockout stages of the competition. But Yakubu at the moment is so productive. Ndonga is, I think she's okay, just relaxing on the bench there. And Seton-Yong makes a second, and France moving on to 6-4 with just over 5.5 to go in the first. Brugova outside the 3, moves the ball on. Hindrakova, great first step, has it knocked away by Gomez. Gomez has it in transition, quick release down the floor. Early look to the inside. Gruder does great to recover that. They leave Dumerc for 3. Is short, great work on the glass. And that's what Isabelle Yakubu can do. Straight off the bench, rips down the offensive rebound and makes sure the official knows that she's out on the floor with him. Just quick. And as Bortalova put her body on the line and boxed out, Kristova just forgot about the fundamental and tried to jump for a bit with Kristova. Didn't get position, and Yakubu, who's quickly becoming the everyone's favorite player here in France. Just an infectious personality. She goes 1 for 2. Grigova comes high. They look inside. Kuliachova gets another touch deep. Needs to pass it off. Botilova has it. Takes the 3. Is off. Kuliachova with the offensive rebound. Backs it out. The athleticism defensively of France in the half court has been a huge factor, and you can see why. Sandeline Gruda just played the passing lane away from the ball. Botilova penetrates, spins back to the middle. Gomi has a little reach for it. Botilova wide open, is short. Kuliachova doing a marvelous job on the glass, keeps it alive. And Botilova finds Christovu, puts it on the floor. Chatillon pulls up, is off. And Yakubu takes part of Kuliachova with her. She rips it down. Dumerc in transition. Gruda getting a lot of touches early. Inside, outside, poor pass, but Dumerc handles. Celine Dumerc's going to get the ball screen. Gruda screens, pops to the wing. Dumerc goes up. And Celine Dumerc wants to foul. She missed the first 3 shots. Bartanova's coming in. Katalina Bartanova had an up and down first phase, but Luba Blazak managed the situation so well. Set her down for a game, brought her back for the Croatia game, and then she did well in that and did well against GB. Beautiful little spin by Kuliachova, but doesn't get the job. Yakubu with a defensive rebound. Lawson leads the break. Transition for France here. Gruda gets it early, was wide open. Great recovery by Kuliachova. And Indrakova does what she's not done all tournament, blows a wide open layup. A hesitant start. Sandrine Gruda could have just drop-stepped and scored before the defense recovered. Yakubu, pick and roll, easy 2. Scores the 2, orchestrates the crowd. She's in control out there. Bartanova gets the ball screen from Grigova. It's not really a screen. Bartanova pulls up, stops and scores. Sweet little move. Catalina Bartanova. Quick release, defense stepped off her. The French may have to look at how they help. They've played the whole tournament so far not needing to help. Gruda's foul by Grigova. But there's enough quality at the guard spot for the Czechs to really give them an issue. Helotova joins the game. One player they can't help off, Catalina Helotova. Skrela joins the game for France. And Indian Mayhem gives them a little bit of perimeter threat at the 3. Gruda makes the first. Sandeline Gruda is off with a second, and Kuliachova is doing a massive job. Grigova runs the floor, but the opportunity was there, but Bartanova just gave her a little bit too much to do with a pass. 10-6 France lead, just under 3 to go in the first. Lawson Wade doesn't find Yakubu. Skrela. Gruda outside, will move it on. Lawson tries to turn the corner, gets to the middle, needs a pass. Yakubu up inside is off. And Kuliachova does a great job. I don't really know what Petra Kuliachova is supposed to do. She's that size. She's not swinging an elbow. She's trying to rip the ball away. And that Lawson Wade just has her head at the same height as her elbow. That's not an elbow, and I'm 100% in agreement with Lubov Blazek. The first foul was correct. She's got to have space to pivot, got to have space to protect the ball, and that second foul could be a big factor in the game for the Czech Republic. They leave Kuliachova in. Bartonova off the screen, goes to Kuliachova on the inside. Little touch pass to Bragova is short, and Yakubu combines with Skrilla to come down with a defensive rebound. Lawson Wade tries to turn the corner, finds Yakubu, powers it up, gets the drop. Isabel Yakubu is so efficient. Kuliachova knocks it down. Love the way she's come out in the game here. Fired up, playing positively, getting it done. 12-8, France lead. Skrilla outside the fine Lawson Wade, fires the three, is off. And Rostova is charged with a foul on the rebound, and the Czech Republic in the penalty will mean France, and any Mayhem will shoot two. Miami is normally so solid from the free throw line, but on cue, misses the first. And Donge's back in the game, so she's obviously fine. Miami makes the second. Bartonova gets it to Heletova. Heletova not going anywhere on the dribble, needs a pass, finds Kristova, who backs out, then attacks, goes up with a tough shot, is no good. Lawson Wade, chance to lead the break for France, but pulls it out. Yakubu high, great first step, that's a tremendous move, great job on the glass. Yakubu attacks you every chance she gets, that's quick. But Kuliachova forced her to change the shot. Mayan does a great job on the offensive boards. Bartonova finds Kuliachova high again. Count those. Petra Kuliachova. Whatever she's had for lunch, everyone should have some. She's come out firing. Mayan posts up, got a bit of a mismatch, goes in, is missed on the two-footer. Kristova leads the break. Czech Republic, lead pass. Heletova will not catch that. And Skrilla knocks it out of bounds. Rostova, bit ambitious with a pass. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 29 seconds on the quarter game clock. And Rostova needs a pass. Bartonova gives her an option. Now she looks to the screen. Handusova sets it and pops. Bartonova, Kuliachova should and does score. Bartonova really gaining confidence as this tournament progresses. Little penetration. And as we said before, the French have not had to worry too much about the help. Little pass to Yakubu from Lawson Wade is so pretty. 17-12 at the end of the first period. And on the back of 8 points by Petra Kuliachova. The Czech Republic have asked some questions of France, but at the moment they have the answers. We'll get a look at the statistics in a moment. Here they come. 42 and 40%. Neither team has worried anybody from the three-point line. France taking three. And that tells you they average 3 a game at the moment. So taking 3 in the first quarter tells you that the Czech Republic's defense has taken away some of those early inside options. Czech Republic not getting to the free throw line because France don't really pressurize you that much around the ring. They'll challenge it, but they will not give up cheap fouls. Nice start to a game. This will be a real test for France. The Czech Republic have confidence at the moment. You still would love to see them run some screens to see if Heletova can get herself going from the three-point line. She's just having a stuttering start to this championship. Kuliachova leads all scorers for on the game, 8 points. But if Isabelle Yakubu, on half the amount of time on the floor, had made both free throws, should have been up there with her at 8. Kuliachova stays in the game. Lawson Wade stays in the game for France. This France back to their normal rotations. Bartonova doing a nice job at the point for the Czech Republic. Finds Kuliachova high, little step, she's quick. Kristova, nice penetration, gets a push. Very good, very, very good first step. Yayi just got a little bit suckered by the jab step, really. And Kristova just blew past her. That's a positive sign with that matchup. Kristova gets the drop on the first of the free throws, closes it to a 4-point game. Nice start to this second period for the Czech Republic. Doesn't complete. Lawson Wade in the half court for France. Yayi puts it on the floor and goes at Kristova. Turnover, but recovered. Who's coming down without? Skrilla has no reset on the clock. Lawson Wade, good awareness, has a look. He's gonna have to put it up. Is blocked. Bartonova, good discipline, didn't want to reach, and Kuliachova just came straight over. So the Czech Republic looking very competitive. Heletova off the entry. Bartonova will get it back. Heletova comes to the corner. Kristova fires it. It's short. Lawson Wade, chance to rebound. France look long. Great, great, great break. Long pass was good enough, but the awareness and the commitment to running the floor by Ania Mayem, tremendous. Kuliachova high. Will move the ball on. Kristova has it in the corner, puts it on the floor, behind the back, draws contact, doesn't get the drop. Nice move from the 3 spot. Yayi, the youngest member of the French team, just 1 year out of juniors. Member of their under-20 program. Conveyor belt of young French players coming through at the moment. Kristova makes the first, has a chance to close it to a 4-point game. Michaela Kristova, and does so. Kristova will come in for Kristova. She's done so well with the injury to Jana Vesela. And we said at the time, it was a moment for a younger player to step in, and she's definitely done that. 19-15, France still have the lead. Lawson Wade looks inside. Chemyon goes to the middle, to the right-hand hook, and one. Well, that's the difference when the rotation comes in from the Czech Republic. The 3 spot is exposed defensively. Rugova's going to come in for Kuliachova. Kuliachova has done a marvelous job. Romana Hristova just does not have the size to cope with Deandra Chatignon. Now she's got to complete the 3-point play. Way short. Brugova gets a defensive rebound. And Henyusova ran the floor like a sprinter. Didn't see the ball. Now they go to the horn set. 2 high posts. Brugova holds. It's going to be a defensive hold on Mayem, who's a little bit outsized by Brugova. Good execution by the Czech Republic in the half court. They trail by 6. You like the rhythm. You like the movement of the ball, the spacing. They've got options. Kristova backs it out, tries to come off the screen, finds Bartonova. 4 seconds, Bartonova stops, fires the 3, is off. Only Brugova on the glass, chance for Lawson Wade to push. Tries to turn the corner, a little bounce pass into Undong, who's fouled. End line possessions. Gaelle Skrilla will handle it. No, she won't, because she's going to sit down. Gomes. Gomes back in the game.
Possession pour la remise en jeu.
The quick lineup for France now. Ndonge, Mayem, Chatugnon, Lawson Wade. Beautiful out of bounds execution. Chatugnon gets off the floor. 23-15. Bartanova has a chance to turn the corner. Backs it out. Hejdova. Little crossover. Tries to find some space to the glass. Doesn't get the job. Rugova tries to keep it alive. Lawson Wade has a chance to push. Don gets it back to Lawson Wade, who's worried a little bit by Bartanova. Quick hands. Lawson Wade to the foul line, kicks it out. Chatugnon follows the penetration, doesn't get the drop. Lawson Wade keeps it alive, but Brugova, Heletova looks long. Hanchusova goes inside, but Chatugnon, you love that. Chatugnon was involved offensively, didn't get what she wanted down the other end, missed the shot, but she's the first player to rotate back. Worked hard going the other way. Gomes. Lawson Wade looks inside. Emily Ndonge looks to back in. Inside, outside. Mayem puts it on the floor, knocked away. 2-on-1 break. There's no one behind Lawson Wade. Fouls to stop the break. Celine Dumerc will come back into the game. Sandeline Gruder will also join. Petkova gets the first action of the game for the Czech Republic. Bartanova calls the horn set, gets the two high posts, see what she can get. She tries to turn the corner. Skip pass to Heletova, who's standing on the sideline. In fact, she never touched the line, but I've got the benefit of slow motion. Her foot was above it, but she never touched out of bounds. Celine Dumerc tries to turn the corner, gets to the middle, should and does score. Oh, blows the little layup. Gruder bails her out with the offensive rebound and the putback. 25-15, 10-point lead. And you don't feel as though the Czech Republic have played 10 points worse than France, but they're just struggling to score in the half court now. Dumerc foot pushes, they got a 4-on-3 break here. And he backs it out, Gruder gets a touch. Baseline penetration, Yakubu is off. Great work on the glass by Chatugnon. The referee's gonna call that as a foul. Timeout by Luba Blazek and the Czech Republic. They trail by 10 with 5:53 to go in the second. Czech Republic had a game plan, it would appear, that they were going to try to go to the inside. They were going to make the extra pass. All they've done recently is they've stopped making that extra pass. They've had to try and go over the player guarding them. They're not trying to, they've struggled to break down the defense. Early in the game, they were breaking the defense down, which meant the French had to get into some form of help, and they were taking good shots. Kuliachova has not had touches of the basketball. Ndonge looks like she's struggling on the bench. Coach Vincent has gone back to her. She's just had a second spell in the game, but she's using that ice. It's not overly warm in the arena. So we just have to keep our eye on that one. And Yusova on the free throw line, makes the first. Kuliachova's waiting to come into the game as Blazek will restore. His start is on the inside. With Petkova in the game, he gets instant offense as well. She really will shoot on sight. Indrikova's out there. A little bit of full court pressure by the Czech Republic. In Mayem, looks to Yakubu. That's so nice. Created the angle and then just held her space and beautifully found away from the defense to pass. Early offense. Hindlikova stops, fires up the two, is long. Gruder comes down with it. Dumerc looks to push, keeps looking inside. Does Gruder have position? No, so she'll bring it out. Entry to Yakubu. They post Mayem up the three. Dumerc turns it down. Gruder puts it on the floor. Turns the corner. Wow. Athletic move doesn't do it justice. This is super. Great, quick step, beautiful handle. Penetration by Hindrikova is challenged and Gruder's dominating at both ends. France are on a real momentum swing now. Gruder on the trowel and one. The Czech Republic have forced France to up the level, and they have upped the level in no uncertain term. Blazek has to take the second time out. That, than Sandrine Gruder, is impressive. The Czech Republic set a challenge. France have upped the level. And as we said before the game, the little hiccup in the second half against Croatia may refocus them, and it's definitely done that. Well, this is the fifth party that the French national team has thrown in this EuroBasket Women 2013. The crowd has come to party here again tonight at the moment on the back of a phenomenal minute or so. Sandrine Gruder are just having fun here. That was Sandrine Gruder showing you what she can really do. Started by Yakubu's big power move on the end of the break, but after that, Sandrine Gruder just took over. Completes the and one play. Bartelova's got to spend some time with it now. The Czech Republic got to try and work their way back in this. Inside pass to Kuliachova, the one big success story. Great first step by Brugova, spins to the middle. Kuliachova picks it up, goes up. Soft touch, 10 points personal for Kuliachova on the game. Having a most impressive game of the championship so far. Czech Republic show a little zone here. A 1-2-2 zone with Petkova running the hard spot at the top, giving a little bit of size out there. They're going to be patient here, France. Dumerc has to fire up the three. They didn't get an inside touch. You'd expect nothing else from Lubo Blazek. Comes up with an answer, see if it can work for long enough. Get him and his team back in the game. Petkova comes off the screen. Brugova rolls, wants it, gets it. Petkova looks back to Brugova. Petkova puts it on the floor, backs out. They need a shot now. Hindrikova fires it up, hits nothing, and a 24-second violation. Disappointment for the Czech Republic after the good defensive series of their own the other way. Kristova will come back in. Petkova will sit down. Czech Republic stay with the zone. Kristova's got the difficult point of the zone. Gomi, they'll offer Gomi the shot. Gruda gets it on the foul line, steps back, fires the long two. Is short. The Czech Republic get the rebound with 3 to go. They trail 13, got a chance to eat into the lead. Kristova goes to the baseline. Mayhem plays great defense. Jump shot from the elbow is good. Kristova. Little pressure from Bortolova. They're in the zone though. Yakubu's down low. There's a lot of traffic down there with Kuliachova and Brugova. There's the pass. There's not a lot of space there to play. Great discipline by Kuliachova and Brugova as well, not to reach. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dumerc, zone slowing France down here. Gomi's nowhere to go. Yakubu gets it to Gomi, who fires it up, and Kuliachova comes up with another positive stat. The Czechs just need to go down and score now to get that scoreboard ticking over, close it into single digits, 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Bortolova, Hindrakova, quick move, pulls up, doesn't get the roll, but Yakubu pulls it in. Dumerc looks long, Gomi 2-on-1 with Gruda. Gomi stops, pops, is long, but Dumerc will recycle it. Gruda extends it against the zone. Mayhem goes. Baseline, Dumerc spots up in the opposite corner. Gruda will find Dumerc. Poor pass, great recovery. Mayhem mid-range jump shot is good. It's a great touch pass by Dumerc. Bortolova combining with Kristova. Kristova gets to the foul line again, is fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line as France are in the penalty. Donge will come back into the game. Yakubu sits down. Kristova is good with the first. Kristova's 26, still got a number of championships to look forward to. And Hindrakova's at 25. That combination with Heletova is still only 23, 24, just a year younger. So the 2, 3, 4 slots for this Czech Republic team look pretty potent for the next few championships. Ndonge, big step, knocks it away, Heletova. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Coach Vincent will like to use that timeout to see if he can get something in 3 seconds. 11-point lead for France. Well, we said, could the Czech Republic keep it in single digits until the half? Could they hang around? Could they put pressure and ask some questions of this French team? And they've done that. There was a period where it looked like, on the back of Sandrine Gruda, that France were going to run away with this, but the quick adjustment by Coach Blazek has really taken a little bit of pace out of the game. It's a great job by him, great execution by his team. Kuliachova, 10-5 at the moment. Bartonova, that's good for the Czech Republic team. That Bartonova, positive stats for her. All they need now really is, as their most recognizable fan will tell you, there he is, the Father Christmas hat, even though we're in the middle of June. I think it's him against 4,000 French fans at the moment. He's doing a good job, though. Three seconds on the shot clock, 1:19 to go in the half. The Czech Republic trail by 11. Big play here. If they can get a stop on these 3 seconds, and get down the other end and score, they could be looking at a single-digit margin at the half. Mayhem goes lob to Gomi out of bounds. No time off the clock. Oh, they shouldn't. No one touched it, so it shouldn't have been. They seem to have lost a second. Czech Republic chance to get it into single digits. Big psychological barrel, that double-digit lead. Here's Bortelova. Rustova outside the three-point line. Doesn't give Kuliachova a look. Dong and Kuliachova going at it inside. All of a sudden, Kuliachova being banged around a little bit. Ayundonge right in front of the official, obviously legal. Dumerc spreads it, gets the two screens, and Gruda flares. Bortelova's late. Gruda doesn't get the drop. Big layup, big time move. Here's Rustova, looks to push. The Czech Republic could go 2 for 1 here, but I don't think they're going to. Bortelova will back it out, gets the two high screens. They look underneath. Tough catch by Rustova, but then just couldn't get the shot away. Dumerc looks like she's gonna hold for the last shot. Dumerc with 10 on the game to the half. Finds Gruda high. Gomi deep in the corner for 3 is off. Bortelova picks up the rebound, and that will do it for what was a fascinating first half. The Czech Republic asked some questions of France. France had the answer for a while, but Lubor Blazak with the switch to the zone took the pace out of the game and started to restrict the options for the French. Can the Czech Republic get the scoreboard ticking over enough, because they're shooting average, below average, 32%. Both teams just going away from the three-pointer, looking to move the ball and go inside. The rebounds will favor France. 8 offensive rebounds. Everything else pretty level, but France on the back of the offensive rebounding performance have got the 11-point lead. There's the top rebounders in the game. Kuliachova having a marvelous game. 5 rebounds. Grogova, Kristova, everybody's making a contribution on both lineups. Sandeline Gruda, she's got 4 rebounds. She also leads all scorers with 12, as you get the caption up on cue. Chachun Yong gives that extra punch from the 3 in Mayhem. That 3 spot for France that they're now really focusing on has given them and contributed to a nice 11-point lead. They're the game leaders. Kuliachova across the stats for the Czech Republic. We'll leave you with some highlights of the first half, and we'll be back in around 12 minutes for the second half. And France have the 11-point lead. We'll see you in about 12 minutes. They scored about 4 points in the last 4 or 5 minutes. You want a coffee? Sorry?
Mesdames, Messieurs, applaudissements à Jin Lee. Artiste étonnant, surprenant. Applaudissements du public pour Jin Lee. Et mesdames, messieurs, applaudissements à l'école lyonnaise de karaté, démonstration de combat et les explications de Marina.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles et Messieurs, bonsoir. L'école lyonnaise de karaté est heureuse de vous présenter ce soir un exercice de combat. Vous allez voir, les attaques sont portées, les contre-attaques contrôlées. Merci de les accueillir sous un tonnerre d'applaudissements.
Applaudissements à l'école lyonnaise de karaté. Voilà l'école lyonnaise de karaté qu'on était réunis d'accueillir pour ce match EuroBasket Women 2013. Merci à Marina pour les commentaires, merci à toute l'équipe de l'école lyonnaise de karaté.
I wanna scream.
3 minutes avant la reprise de cette rencontre. Dernier match de cette deuxième journée du deuxième tour de l'EuroBasket Women 2013, organisé sur le site du Monde Espace par le comité départemental de basket de Vendée et la Fédération française de basketball sous l'égide de la FIBA Europe. On vous rappelle que c'est un événement labellisé Agenda 21. Le sport s'engage. On remercie le soutien de la région des Pays de la Loire, du Conseil général de Vendée, du ministère des Sports, de la Jeunesse, de l'Éducation populaire et de la vie associative, ainsi que le CNDS.
Welcome back to Van der Spasalina. Both teams just about finished their preparations for the second half. And France lead 34-23 at the half. Fascinating first half. France got out early. Petra Kuliachova kept the Czech Republic in it and close. Sandrine Gruder took over in the second quarter and opened out the lead for France, but then Lubor Blazek used both timeouts to great effect. Put the little 1-2-2 matchup zone on the floor. And France struggled with it a little. But at the other end, the Czech Republic just could not get enough points going to close the gap. They're still struggling to get Katalina Heltova into the sort of rhythm offensively that we became accustomed to in Poland 2 years ago. She's going to start the... Just need to check. Nope, they're going to go with the same... Oh, Heltova is going to start the second half, just making sure we got the right people on the floor. And you just love to see her get that screen away from the ball, get the option to spot up in the corner and get herself going offensively, because she could build on the performance of Katalina Hindlakova and Grustova at the 2 and the 3 and really give some deep perimeter threat to this Czech team. France is clicking into gear. They were asked the question by the Czech Republic and they came up with some answers. So Céline Dumerc will start things off for France. Penetration. Skrilla finds Rindonge. Skrilla gets a start. Chignon gives it to Gruder down low, doesn't get the drop. Chance for the Czech Republic in transition. This is where Heltova, you'd like to see her just plant herself where she is now in the corner, and the Czech Republic find a way to get her the ball. Bortolova outside the three-point line, looking. Kulichova wants it. Heltova backs it out to try and get some space. Skip past to Bortolova, fires the three, is way off. A little bit indecisive on that occasion. Céline Dumerc. Skrilla outside the three. Chatagnon will stay active, swing the baseline, look inside. Skip pass to Dumerc, just about gets there. Dumerc turns the corner. Skrilla with a three is short. Petra Kulikova comes with a box out and Brugova sweeps the glass, and Kristova in transition goes up. She's fouled. Nice push early by the Czech Republic. Chachignon never established position, so she was there to be penetrated at. Third foul. Zastrova makes the first of the 2 free throws. She really is having her best tournament for this Czech Republic national team. Really doing a nice job, looking confident, shooting the ball really well. And the last play demonstrates that to you. Caught it in transition and attacked the basket. Dumerc, the Czech Republic, still in the zone. Skrila looks inside, nice pass. Yundong for 2. That's such a great seal. Look at the seal, the space she enables Skrila to pass the ball into. It's great execution by France. Kristova outside the 3. Little static here by the Czech Republic. Kristova gets to the foul line, floats one. Bortolova steps through, goes with a left hand, doesn't get the job done, and Dumerc has a chance to push in transition. Skrila needs a pass. Brugova almost steals it. Credit the defense. Credit the transition of both teams. Brugova. Dumerc. This matchup zone is, until France start hitting regularly from the perimeter, you can see Lubar Blazek staying with it, down deep on the shot clock again. Gruder's got to go up, doesn't get it away. Well, there's the question. Does Pierre Vincent have an answer? Bortolova finds Helotova. Bortolova, a little static again. Kulichova comes to screen, then rolls. They try to go over the top of Sandrine Gruder, not the preferred choice. Dumerc lays it to Shen Yong and gets it back. We've discussed this a little bit in previous games. The French defense doesn't generate many quick looks. Their rebounding does, but their defense in terms of steals doesn't really generate it. Skrila turns down it, goes inside to Gruder, who goes up, gets the drop. So they're relying really on their half-court execution. Helotova gets the early shot away. Ndonge rebounds, and Dumerc's got to try and inject some pace here, trying to get things in transition. But again, the organization, Czech Republic, very good, back into the half court. Dumerc off the screen against the zone. Stops, looks inside, and we have a foul on Helotova. Bartanova's going to come in for Bortolova. And Hindrikova's on her way back as well. And she gets in straight away. Helotova will come out. 38-25. 6:33 to go. Gruder handles the pass from the baseline. And the matchups on this zone, excellent. The rotation, the movement. Dumerc's off again, but they've got to start boxing out. Mayam goes inside to Gruder. Inside out, Dumerc wants, gets it now, a little bit later than she wanted. Mayam deep in the baseline corner is no good. Gruder goes up. It is hard to box out in the zone. It's much harder. You've got to go and find someone. In the end, Mayam will reverse the basketball through Gruder. Gruder, long two, takes it. Sandrine Gruder, 16 points on 7 from 12. Well, apparently she can't really shoot the mid-range jump shot as well as she would like. She's shooting it well enough tonight. Hindrikova on a pull-up. Great challenge by Gruder. Gruder's off to the races. Dumerc gives it long. Skrila in transition. Gruder gets an early touch. Great combination. And Ndonge is fouled by Hindrikova. You really would love to see France run more. They're deep, they're athletic, they've got size at every spot. And they can do those things to you. And Gruda, wow, she's showing you the full extent of what she has in her locker tonight. Ndonge on the free throw line. Had a great end to the season with Borges. Tremendous performances at the Women's EuroLeague Final 8 in Ekaterinburg. And literally led Borges to the French Championships. She goes 0 for 2 here, but the player of the game in the moment, Sangeline Gruda, comes up with an offensive rebound. Dumerc will get the screen. Dong steps in. Schrader's going to knock that down. She's short. And Sangeline Gruda gets another offensive rebound. It's a clinic of inside rebounding and inside play from Sangeline Gruda. She steps to the corner now, creates the space. And we have a foul by Krustova. Dumerc gets a little bang to the side of the head, but she'll be fine. She'll bounce up. The Czech Republic really are struggling offensively. 5 minutes into this second half. They have 2 points and 2 points only. A 6-2 start for France. Kuliachova hasn't had a touch. Brogrova really hasn't had a touch on the inside. Credit the French defense for that. Gruda at the moment has a 16-7 game, 16 points, 7 rebounds. And she is taking over. The rebound numbers are getting a little bit scary for the Czech Republic. 13 offensive rebounds for France. They lead the rebound battle, 35-20. So no second chance shots for the Czech Republic. Yakubu comes into the game, so life does not get any easier. So now they go from Ndonge and Gruda to Yakubu and Gruda. So that's the scary depth that this French team has. Strela will inbound. Strela can start knocking down shots from the perimeter. If people want to zone this French team, there's a real role for her. Great entry. Yakubu goes up, she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Well, it's that phrase again. Too big, too strong. Brogrova will sit down. And Hanusova will check in for the Czech Republic. She's got to get active on the glass. Hanusova. Yakubu. Well, Gruda's making shots from the perimeter. Yakubu's starting to knock down free throws really smoothly. Just when you thought things weren't going to be able to get much better for France, they've found another gear. But Yakubu goes 1 for 2, but Gruda gets an offensive rebound. Kuliachova fouls in the rebound situation. Looks very perplexed. Gruda makes the first. France opening out now, 17-point margin with this one to come. Gruda goes 1 for 2 to Yakubu. Doesn't quite control it, but wow, she was impressive on the athleticism front there. Bartonova in the half court. Staggered screen off the ball, gets to Krustova. Nice first step, baseline goes up. Gets no help from the ring at all. Chance for Dumerc to lead the break for France. Numbers on the floor. Mayhem stops and pops from the foul line. Doesn't get it. And Bartonova comes back the other way. Kuliachova needs a touch on the inside. She's running the floor, and they're just not giving her a look. And it's not because the French are denying the pass. Kuliachova comes out to screen. Now she gets it. And Yusova puts it on the floor. Kicks it away with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lawson Wade comes back into the game for Dumerc. Kuliachova being starved of opportunity on the inside here. She's working so hard up and down, not getting a look. Gruder just adds another rebound. Lawson Wade needs a pass, finds one. Not surprisingly, it's Sandrine Gruder. Skrilla gets the handoff to the foul line, thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Kuliachova plays good defense, forces Yakubo to the block. Yakubo gets to the baseline, steps through. Tough fadeaway jump shot is off. Mayhem gets the offensive rebound. They're going to wipe it off. That makes the referee the most unpopular person in the gym. Hindlakova sits down for the Czech Republic. You're feeling for Helotova here. She's just desperate to get a look at the hoop. Kuliachova gets it high, gives it back to Kristova, spins, falls. Petra Kuliachova goes up in traffic and throws it out of bounds. The half-court defense for France is impressive, but the Czech Republic in the first part of the game would penetrate now and kick, and then penetrate again. High-low pass. Mayhem kicks it out to Skrilla, who wasn't really given an option to shoot it. Pass wasn't good enough. Lawson Wade. France again in his slow-down type. With Lawson Wade taking a tough shot. Kuliachova gets a piece of it. Helotova pushes. You just want them to get some rhythm or a shot coming off something, the Czech Republic. Bartonova backs it out. Bartonova stops, fires the three, is long. Gruder is at a double-double level at the moment, and Lawson Wade throws it away. And for the French are keeping the Czechs down to 25 points. Only 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sandrine Gruder sits down with 17 and 10. That's 17 points, 10 rebounds. That's a shift, if ever I've seen some stats for one. Helotova stops, fires up the two, it's good. That's what she can do, it's such a quick release. Lawson Wade. 1:58 in the third to go. The scoreboard finally ticks over for the Czech Republic. Lawson Wade gets to the elbow. They look high-low, nice pass to the inside, and one. Now, Lubar Blazek, again, I do have a lot of sympathy. Asking for the 3-second call. Petra Kuliachova picks up the full foul. She's getting no love at all tonight. Yakubu posted up and stayed. Didn't move out at all. Strong post up. Has a chance to move it out to an 18-point margin, but can't get it to drop. You can see Yakubu being fouled a lot as this tournament develops into the knockout stage, unless she does improve that free throw percentage. Helotova, backdoor cut. Yakubu read it like a book. Lawson Wade has no numbers down the floor. Now she needs some. Lardet on the pull-up is off. Lardet gets into the action for the first time tonight. Rustova. Bartonova. Just over a minute and 10 of the third to go. Nice first step. Fouled is Hanusova. Yakubu fouls her hard on the baseline drive. Anisilva.
Premier lancé, Nicolas a réussi. 28.
Goes 2 for 2. Closes it to a 15-point game. And without the scoreboard ticking over quickly for France, they're always liable to a little bit of a comeback from someone like the Czech Republic who's got some quick scoring options. Liam goes up in traffic, is fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Foul on Brugova, I think. DM Mayem makes the first. It's an interesting dilemma for Vincent if teams decide to gap and zone to try and force the French to shoot the perimeter shot. There'll be a few people fancying that after tonight's game. Helatova fires it up. Love it. For the first time almost in this tournament, she's looking to catch and shoot. Fires it up and knocks the three down. We're down to full team. Lawson Wade gets it into Lade. Stops, fires up the short two. No good. Yakubu keeps it alive. Lawson Wade cleans up. Billy Armand gets it back to Lawson Wade. This should be, there's about a second difference between game and shot clock. Lawson Wade is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Bartonova picks up her second.
Deuxième fois personnel pour Bartonova, relancé par l'équipe de France. Edwige Lawson Wade.
Lawson Wade makes the first. And makes the second. And Gomes joins the game. Mayem sits down. 7.5 seconds for the Czech Republic to get something here. Helatova, guarded by Lade. She'll get space to get it away. Steps back, fires it up. Count him. Welcome back, Catalina Helatova. Back on track. That's such good news for the Czech Republic heading into the knockout stages of this EuroBasket Women's Championships. If she comes out firing, she's just hit a quick 7 points. Makes the Czech Republic's first three. France still 0 from beyond the arc. The rebound numbers are absolutely nightmarish. 16 offensive rebounds for France. And that is literally the reason that they have this impressive 14-point lead. Well, the Czech Republic are literally going to have to try and do what Croatia did to France the night before last and score 30 and a quarter if they're going to have a chance to win this. And 30 and a quarter might not be enough because France are already on 48 points. Sandrine Gruda is the story of the game. Double-double already. Bartonova will start the fourth period for the Czech Republic. Bartonova off the screen, gets to the elbow, floats it inside for two for Brugova. Nice little play. Brugova cuts it to a 12-point game. The last thing France need now is to dry up. Amor looks inside, goes to Yakubu, who mishandles it but survives with it. Amor has it knocked away by Helatova, who's, as she's made a shot, she's starting to really pick the pace up of everything. Bartonova. Brugova's looking to set at the high screen. Bartonova finds Hanyusova for three. Count him. 5 points, 5-0 start here for the Czech Republic. We're at 9 in the game now. It's 48-39. Gomi tries to turn the corner. Quick little pass to Yakubu for two. Isabel Yakubu brings up the 50th point. Bartonova and Brugova combine. Kristova, Helatova open in the corner. Kristova pulls up, doesn't get the drop. Chance for Lardet to look. She turns, and France have a 4-on-3 here, but they don't really want to push it. Lardet looks inside. Amon doesn't get it. And there's the yet another foul that gets players confused. Kristova sits down, Hindrakova comes back. Hindrakova and Helatova, if they both start knocking shots down, the 11-point lead could disappear in a hurry if they can get stops. Lawson Wade wants it, offensive foul called. Brugova goes to the floor this time. Yakubu picks up foul number 2. Helatova, and Yakubu's going to get called for the foul underneath. Brugova posted up deep. 2 quick fouls on Isabel Yakubu. Brugova did a nice job holding space here. Brugova releases the inbound pressure. Helatova kicks it out. Hindrakova. Hindrakova can get space for the shot with Lardet. Little move to the hoop. Just blows the layup. Lawson Wade, 3-on-2 break here. Goes up, gets the drop. Bartonova pushes it the other way. And there's a foul on Amon. Hanyusova led the break really well. Bartonova looked early, good transition. In the win over Croatia in the first round, the Czech Republic ran as well as most people can remember them running in a European Championship game. They were up tempo, shooting the ball early in the break. Bartonova penetrates, needs a pass. Helatova, guarded by Gomes. Bartonova, 9 seconds on the shot clock. All of a sudden, Hindrakova catches, is long. Great work on the glass, Brugova. That's the fourth team foul for France, and there's still 7.5 minutes to go. Quick release for Bartonova, out of bounds is good. They're hanging around now, the Czech Republic. Lardet with extended minutes. Amon outside the 3-point line will hand it off to Gomes to the foul line. Little bounce pass is kicked away. Yakubu was making a big hole down the middle. 52-41, the Czech Republic doing what we thought they would do here, which is hang around and give themselves a real chance. Lawson Wade tries to come off Yakubu's screen. Turnover. Martinova will make, goes up, finishes really well. Jim gets a little quieter. The applause, I think, is for Céline Dumerc, who's looks like she's coming back in the game. Gomi fires the three, is off. Lade chases it down. Lawson Wade has it. The Czech Republic giving themselves a chance. Bartonova fouls.
Faute personnelle, Bartonova.
Tired foul for Bartonova. She needs to sit. She does. Bortelova will rejoin the game. Lade and Amos sit down. Sandrine Gruda returns. Lawson Wade stays though. Gomes gets to the foul line, stops, looks, Gruda has it. Gomes gets it again. Defense, great little hands by Helotova, 2-on-1 break. Bortelova goes up, gets the drop. 7-point game. Hang on to your hat here. This could be a real party pooper performance here by the Czech Republic. The crowd have come to party. They've closed it to 7. Gruda tries to make it happen. Draws the contacts on Hanusova. And she'll go to the free throw line with 5:55 to go in the game. Time for the game to be brought under control again. You bring in the European Player of the Year. Gruda tries to re-establish a little bit of order to the game, makes the first. She's having a great one tonight. Already a double-double. Makes the second. Bortelova gets it into the half court. Travel call on Katalina Helotova. Céline Dumerc backs it out. Guarded by Bortelova. Gets the ball screen from Gruda. Gomi looks there, doesn't make the pass. Skrela stops in the lane, is off. .5:24 to go. France have the 9-point lead. Well, now you know what Father Christmas does in the summer. He goes and supports the Czech national team. He's in the crowd. There's about 4 Czechs on our side of the gym, 4 or 5. They're really taking on 4,000 French supporters at the moment. Having a great time, as is everybody in the gym. The great atmosphere here, as there has been on every night of competition so far. But this is the first night where there's a game. Up until now, it's been a party. Céline Dumerc returns to try and close out this game for France. They lead 54-45. 5:20 to go. Bortalova. What the Czech Republic wouldn't give for these type of shots to drop, and it's off. Who's on the glass? Izabel Yakubu. Open look for Indrakova. She's had games in this tournament where she just doesn't miss those. Gomes guarded by Helotova. Dumerc off the screen. Gruda slides down the lane, doesn't get. Skrela, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Dumerc is forced to throw up a little prayer, but mishandled, and then another 24-second call against France. Well, Croatia may have put some self-doubt in the French minds. The Czech Republic are making them realize this is a EuroBasket women as Helotova floats one and doesn't get a drop. Skrela comes down with it. Dumerc puts it on the floor. Brugova shows them help. They find Gruda at the top of the keyway, is long. Defensive rebound, Helotova. 4 minutes just over to go. The Czechs, they get a couple here. Life gets interesting. Bortalova looks inside, turnover. Skrela goes up, should, and does score. Just out of your shot while you see this replay. Coach Blazek is discussing the last few calls with 2 of the 3 officials. Bortalova for 3 is off. Yakubu rips in another one. Skrela. Dumerc. Got a whistle. That'll be the 4th team foul for the Czech Republic. Indrakova picks up her 3rd. Izabel Yakubu sits down. Melina Ndonge comes back into the game. 14 and 10 for Yakubu. 19 and 10 for Gruda. You can see where the strength on this French team. Stats never lie. Gomes comes off of the Gruda screen. Handles, goes nowhere, stops, fires, the 2 is off. Brugova finally gets it. Bortalova, chance to run. Czechs have got to go a bit early, see if they can get something going. Bortalova. Points difference again, there'll be no issue in this game. No point trying to see it out close. Helotova fires the 3, is long. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Skrela. Dumerc gets it. 2:50 to go. Gruda, corner is Gomi. They're struggling to get things from the perimeter. Gomi goes up off the glass, gets the nice drop. It tells you the struggle from the perimeter. 1 for 7 for Gomi. Kristova goes up. Doesn't get the drop. A lot of pressure from Skrela as she went up. Ndonge gets it off to Skrela, and Dumerc gets it back, turns it, wraps around to Ndonge, looks inside, doesn't fire it. Celine Dumerc puts it on the floor, 3 seconds, tries to fire one up. Brugova gets the rebound, Bortalova pushes. She's got no numbers down the floor. Kristova fires it up on the break, is off for 3, and Ndonge comes down with it. And Dumerc will walk it down with 1:40 to go. 58-45, the Czech Republic have struggled in the half court in particular, and players who have scored from the perimeter, the extra little defensive pressure by France has really taken them out of what they want to run. Ndonge puts it on the floor, tries to step through. Great move. It's a great move by Ndonge, and just the footwork was superb. 60-45. Kuliachova has 10, but she's had 10 for most of the game. She really has been starved of the basketball in this second half. Didn't get a lot of love from the officials, which put her onto 4 fouls. Helatova had the quick spell where she picked up a quick 7, but hasn't managed to build on that. Hence, the Czech Republic only have the 45 points. But France, against a team that's really letting them shoot the ball from the perimeter, have struggled to get anything going from the perimeter. And Gruda and Yakubu with 19 and 14, a lot of those are on offensive rebounds, which is great. It's a great effort. But you've got to think, come later in this tournament, France picking up 17 offensive rebounds against some of the other teams in the knockout stage may not happen. So the questions are there. Can France maintain momentum and keep pulling out results? Brugova will release the pressure. Bortolova has it. Helatova's looking for it. Now she gets it, fires it. Is off. Kuliachova offensive rebound. First time she's got a positive stat in a long time. Kristova finds Helatova. Helatova going baseline, going up, off the glass. Gets the drop. Last minute, Dumerc. Gomi floats one to a flaring Dumerc. Gruda, mid-range, is good. Helatova finds Bortolova. Helatova outside the 3. Czech Republic need a shot. Bortolova lines it up, goes to Brugova, gets the 2. 62-49. Dumerc will try and run out as much time as she can. Bortolova's not going to foul. Ndong, short, makes the jump shot. Long pass, Kristova saves it, nowhere to go, throws it out of bounds. Celine Dumerc will walk this one off, and France stay perfect in EuroBasket Women 2013 with a hard-fought 64-49 win. And they'll have to think about this one a little bit. The Czech Republic, with the zone and with the way they gapped on the perimeter, really took away a lot of perimeter threat from France. The zone was very effective for the Czech Republic, but they gave up so many offensive rebounds while they were in it. If they meet again, you know Lubor Blazek will find a way to resolve that one. So France remain perfect, 64-49 winners. We'll get a look at the statistics of the game in a moment. Celine Dumerc talks to her team. They've got one more game to play here in the Vendée Vaselina against Belarus in 2 days' time. And then they'll take their place in the quarterfinals of the EuroBasket Women 2013. Well, the Czech Republic made it tough, but it's been another party. The music's playing. And these stats, 51-31 on the glass, 17 offensive rebounds. That's the long and the short of the game. The Czech Republic struggled percentage-wise, but they really did make the French work for that. 0 for 10 from the three-point line. Gruda and Yakubu in double figures. Ndonge, Mayem and Chatanyong, all of those are inside the three-point line scores. Gruda and Yakubu with 10 apiece. They did a shift on the glass. Brugova and Kuliachova, and you feel a little bit for Kuliachova. She had a marvelous first half. Not given a lot of help, in particular for a moment there by the officials. Kuliachova had 10, Brugova with 8 rebounds. They're good numbers for Barcelona. The Czech Republic will take a lot out of this game. Gruder was absolutely phenomenal, and Yakubu just chips in again. Well, lots to think about for France. A positive performance by the Czech Republic. We'll leave you with some highlights. We'll join you again in 2 days' time here. Pick up the second day of action from Lille tomorrow. And we'll see you in 2 days' time back here in Van der Spas. Bye for now.
N'oubliez pas tous les renseignements sur le www.eurobasket2013.com. Très bon début de week-end à tous et à toutes et rendez-vous le dimanche 23 juin pour la suite de l'Eurobasket Women 2013 ici au Van der Spas.
The EuroBasket Women 2030 will continue next Sunday with the afternoon session at 2 p.m. and the first game between Czech Republic and Serbia, then the game between Great Britain and Croatia. The evening session will start at 8 p.m. with the game between Belarus and France. Tickets are available on the official website EuroBasket2030.com.
Number 13, I think. Petra Kulichova. Kulichova. Serbia.
Match de dimanche, premier match 14h, République tchèque, Serbie, match à 16h30, Grande-Bretagne, Croatie, match à 20h, Biélorussie, France.
Has to be Leadham.
Clark.
Yeah, stop. Can you stop guys taking pictures of her on the bench?
Croatia.
Okay.
No. Who was the top scorer last game?
Lelas. We can't have Lelas again.
Then Missouri.
Missouri. And she plays in France next year. She plays at Toulouse. Yeah, she plays in Toulouse next year. So
Missouri.
it's worth a trip
But she's going into politics.
after that. The last game? Veremenko.
Veremenko or Luchenko?
Yeah. We haven't had number 10 for a while.
10 or 11?
And, oh, I know. No, go with Veremenko.
Who did
Number
you go
10.
with last time?
Luchenko.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Yeah, because Luchenko you went last time.
All the time. In fact, every game.
Oh,
yeah.
every time?
Most times. We went with Cincinnati. Yeah, okay. Number 10.
Today was 10. Then,
No, Cincinnati today. We went with 6 today. No?
then in that case, go 11.
I would always go 11. Go Luchenko.
Yeah, Luchenko.
Yeah. And,
Not tomorrow, huh? Not tomorrow. Sunday. And
Go with Gruder.
for France,
Gruder.
I would go with
Gruder. No, Gruder. Yeah, because they missed so many shots.
I would go
Because
with
France missed so many shots.
for the French team. I would go with the person carrying the bag.
And when all else fails, Luchenko. Okay.